Welcome to Apex Philosophy, the perfect place to find motivation. Be sure to subscribe and listen every day, so you can become your best self.
Taking imperfect action now is the key to success. The world is split into the people who act and the people who wait. The ones who wait never achieve anything or never achieve enough to demonstrate what they are truly capable of because they take too long. They miss out on opportunities and they start too late because they are scared or because they spend all of their time making excuses. They want the perfect conditions before they start, but there is no such thing as that. The whole idea of waiting until you are 100% ready, waiting until you are at full capacity, until you have your full strength and energy before you start. People want to be fully charged and have no flaws, cracks, or blemishes. They are waiting for perfection, and so they wait. In their minds, they are resting, and they are preparing, but in reality, they are just wasting time and wasting opportunities. They are limiting themselves because of this false and fantastical idea of perfection. Life doesn't care about 100%. It doesn't care whether you have prepared or not. Life sails on whether you are on board or not. So don't wait for 100%. See what you can do at 80%. Can you find a way to push through your obstacles when you are at 75%? How relentless and determined are you at 60%? Test it. Find out. Life is inherently difficult. It throws obstacles and challenges at you, and sometimes you can dodge them easily, but sometimes you get hit straight in the face and knocked out. How do you handle that? How do you compartmentalize that? It is all about pushing through. If life tries to hurt you, hurt it back. Push twice as hard as it is pushing against you. It may leave you bruised and in pain, but you will still be the one on top because you attacked early instead of waiting, stalling, and procrastinating. If you are running and your knee starts to hurt, you can choose to go home and rest for a few weeks. Or you can decide to not put yourself out of action for such a long time and push through the pain and push through the adversity thrown your way. Perfection is more of an idea than a reality. And sometimes you have to just choose to do up your laces, dust yourself off, and get back to running. Wake up even though you are tired and would rather stay in bed for a few extra hours. Enter that room even though you are terrified too. Make that change even though you are fearful. Put the effort in even though it may be difficult. If you don't, you are literally throwing away your life. Your life and existence on this earth is a beautiful thing, and it is important that you make the most of it and strive to make the most of every opportunity that comes your way. It can be hard to take that first step, which is why people wait. They wait because they think it is safer than risking action. They hold on to this idea of perfection because they keep moving the goalposts of their ambitions. They keep making excuses because that seems more concrete than putting themselves out there. Again, the world is separated into those who do and those who don't. Don't be those people who don't because you have so much potential and you are only holding yourself back. It can be difficult trying something new or letting go of the past, but you have to cut ties sometimes, even if it makes you sad. You need to remember that life always gives you the equipment you need to succeed. Sure, it throws a lot of obstacles your way as well, but it will always give you what you need. What it expects you to do is decide how badly you want it. It will give you the tools. What you need is the motivation and dedication to push through and find a way to achieve your goals. So many people choose to do nothing with their lives. They are given the tools needed, and yet they don't have the first idea of how to utilize those gifts they have been given. They get lazy or bored and end up conforming to the stagnant lives they are used to because it is a source of comfort. They let fear of the unknown trap them in their comfort zone. If you want to succeed, you need to leave that comfort zone. Leave that comfort zone and venture into the growth zone. Learn, explore, try new things, and make new mistakes. Live a life that you haven't before and try experiences that are new to you. Don't wait until you are at 100%. Don't wait for perfection because perfection doesn't exist. It is just another word for procrastination. It holds you back because you are setting the bar too high, and that scares you and stops you from moving forward. Break past what you know and you will find a whole new world full of things that scare you. Being scared is fine as long as you find the courage to keep moving forward. Fear is a sign that you care. And in this case, fear shows how much you want to achieve your goals. Fear is not a barrier, but an indicator. It is a measurement of determination and passion, and you should utilize it instead of avoiding it. So what is the plan? Do you plan on waiting for 100% and plan on waiting for you to achieve this idea of perfection? Or would you prefer to find a way now? Find a way to tackle your obstacles and take action now. You may be tired, you may be broken, and you may feel like quitting. None of that matters as soon as you start moving forward. Don't let it stop you. Don't let it hinder you or ruin your chances of success. The work you put in now will get you ahead of the person who starts in 6 months. Even if you are making small amounts of progress every day, you are still achieving something. In 6 months' time, you will look back and realize you have achieved something. All those little victories every day compounded to something extraordinary. You are making progress, you are pushing yourself. It doesn't matter whether you are at full capacity or half, you have chosen to ignore that and push on regardless. You are not given perfection, but instead, you are given an opportunity to go forward. You are given an opportunity to prove yourself to the world. Do things that separate you from the crowd and make you stand out. Don't be like the rest of the world. Don't be like 99% of the world who will never achieve what they want in life. Separate yourself from the crowd. In a world full of sheep, be the sheepdog that has a purpose, that can shepherd the rest. Wake up every single day and ask yourself, what do you want and how will you get it? There is no serenity to growth. People think growth is an easy path, but it is not. It will be tough. It will make you want to quit and give up and go home to where you are comfortable, but you cannot allow that to happen. The journey is not peaceful. There will be turmoil, and that is why so many are scared of risking taking action. Don't be that person. You have so much potential, and you can't let that go to waste. What can you do now? Find a way to challenge yourself to be the best version of yourself. What are the limitations of your capability? How far are you willing to go for success? How will you break the status quo, shake the foundations of what you know, and build something majestic on top of it? How can you ensure that you will not be like the rest of the world? Anyone can succeed at 100%, but seldom are at 100%. Very few have the luxury of being at 100%, and even fewer will. Instead, you have to work with what you have. You have the tools. Now find a way to carve your own legacy and control your own destiny. It doesn't matter whether you are working at 80%, 70%, or even 50%. All that matters is that you are working. You have to be hungry for success. What can you do right now to ensure your success? Don't wait for the conditions to be right before you start. Find a way to make the conditions work for you, and start now. Thank you for listening. Comment below. What project are you procrastinating on? Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.